Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Malinga Sise of Urban Harvest Organic Farm. For all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am so grateful. And for those who are still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Today, I want us to look at why some of our layers go broody. And actually, I thought this was a problem that is only disturbing me, but I've received some two questions from you, like Sissy, tell us how we can break a broody hen. Ideally, for all these years that I've done layers, I've really had some birds that go broody, and in most cases, I just used to slaughter them off because I could really see that they will no longer lay eggs, and I used to slaughter them. But I've realized, and I've also heard from some other people who says there are some things that you're supposed to do to break them from becoming broody. But honestly, for the last years that I've been slaughtering these birds, I would find when they have issues inside. Sometimes I find others when they even don't have eggs at all. Others I find when their livers are swollen. Others I could find when their intestines are really looking very weird. And then also others I could find when they have swallowed even nails. Now, like 2 or 3 birds, I could slaughter them and find when they have swallowed the nails and it has peered through their gizzard. So ideally, for a hen to go broody, especially these layers, there could be something that has triggered it. I've heard some people say if you really do like what we are going to do, these birds can go back to laying. But to Sissy, I've not tried doing those things before, but honestly, with the birds that I've slaughtered, I really see that they would never even lay eggs. Whether you do what by hook or crook, that hen cannot lay. So we are going to enter inside my farm, and we are going to see these birds. But some of the things that I've realized, when a bird is going broody, first of all, that bird is suffering in that farm. Why have I said that? You'll find that those are the birds that are always pecked. Those are the birds that keep in hiding. You'll find that they're hiding in the eggs, because whenever they come down to feed, you'll find that others keep on pecking on them. And then these are the birds that will even keep on eating the eggs. Now, like if you're not mixing the feeds well and your eggshells are soft, trust me, you'll get so many damages. But for me here, it's not the case, because my eggshells are really strong, because I'm really so consistent with these herbal remedies. But that is how I've survived. But if not, you'll get so many damages. You'll find when they have pecked on the eggs, they are the ones that eat on their friends' eggs. That is why, to me, I would just prefer slaughtering those birds. And then also, you'll find that those birds even don't have feathers on them, because they are the stressed ones. And by keeping them in the farm, you will even introduce some vices inside the farm there, because the birds will like learn how to keep pecking and fighting each other from there. In fact, it has reached a point when sometimes I'm outside my farm and I feel like there's a lot of noise in the farm. So if you go there, you'll find that the ones which are broody, when they try to get down to feed, the birds gang against them and they keep fighting. And you find the whole farm birds are fighting. So that is really not good. It really makes this bird so stressed, and if you're not careful, it can even reduce on your production. That is why I would prefer eliminating those birds off, because with the experience I've had with these birds, honestly, the few that I've gotten slaughtered, I really see that whether I had done what or what, it would not even lay again. But I'm going to give them the second chance. We are going to get these birds and try to dump them in warm water. Some people say you put in warm water, some people say you put in cold water, but I'm going to use the warm water. We shall dump them there, then we shall check after like 1 week if they are still going broody. So I want us to go inside my farm. Right now, I've finished collecting the eggs. I've finished adding for them the feeds. They're already drinking water. And we see these broody hens. If we get them inside the laying boxes, we shall try to put them down to feed. And you see how other birds are going to react about these birds. So for today, stay tuned till the end. But if you're still new, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Remember, we are on our way to 50,000 subscribers. And that is the only way you're going to support and linger here to make this farming reach everyone around the world. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll be so grateful. See you right back. Let's get into the farm. So let us check here. This one is just laying. Now one is here. You can see how this chicken is too broody. And it keeps on hiding because it is fearing the friends. So this one, I think, is the one we shall dump into what we shall dip in the warm water. Then there is another one. Then we shall see after 1 week if they have really improved. I will really give you the feedback. Let me get it out. You see, it is too broody. Actually, you really see that the hen is even very light, very light, because it is even not feeding well. All the time it keeps on hiding. See? And there are two types of broody hens. There are others which they has never laid before, and there are others that were laying, and again they start becoming broody. But I think the ones that have never laid can never lay anymore, can never lay again. But these ones maybe that have been laying can end up laying eggs. So let me put this bird down and we see how the friends are going to react towards these birds. I'm just going to put it right here and we shall see. You see? You see? You see? Find that all of them will just come to peck on this one bird. You see? So you find that the bird will just become so docile, will just start hiding. Then there is one which has no feathers even at the back, because they have been pecking on it all the way. So you see that hen. Let me look for the other one which has no feathers at all. This is also one of them. I've got one. You see? You see? The friends just come to start fighting on it. Oh my God, this is really not good, eh? There is also another one. I'm sure it is hiding somewhere. But these two we shall try and dip it in warm water. Then after 1 week, I will really give you the results if these birds are still going so broody. I'm sure it is hiding somewhere. Right now they are not inside the laying boxes because the eggs are not there. But if the eggs are there, you'll find them, really feeling these eggs, busy gathered all the eggs, and they are just sleeping. They are comfortably warming the eggs. And I'm sure this one is hiding somewhere. Guys, we have a situation here. We have two types of birds now in this farm. There is the one which is going broody, and the ones which is laying eggs, but the friends are busy pecking on it. So that is why in the beginning I thought there were like 4 hens which are going broody. But I've got to realize that we have only this one which is going broody, which is only one, and these ones which they have been pecking on them, and some of them now are beginning not to have feathers on the back, are actually laying eggs, but only that the friends are busy pecking on them. Now, how did I know these ones are laying eggs? First of all, if you want to know that a bird is laying egg, you put just these 2 hands and you put it here. In between here. In between, I don't know whether it's called the pelvics. So if these 2 hands goes in between the pelvics here, just know that hen is laying eggs, okay? And if you pass near it and it bends down, also know that bird is laying eggs. So this hen, it is laying eggs. Actually, it is even heavy. But why it keeps in hiding in the laying boxes? Because once it comes down like this, the friends keep on pecking on them. And like these ones are like 3 of them. That is why I thought maybe in the beginning they are also going broody. But later when I started coming to check on them and to show you, I found that they were not going broody, but only that they are being pecked on by their friends. So I don't know what to do with such a bird, because it is laying, but still the friends are doing what? Are pecking on it. And that is why sometimes you'll find that you will need to have some patches inside the farm. That is those patches, those birds that they are busy pecking on, they keep on hiding in those patches. But unfortunately here I don't have patches, by the way. So the only solution they have is to keep hiding inside the laying boxes. So ideally I have only one hen which is going broody. So this one we shall leave it out, and the rest of the two we shall leave it out. I have only this bird in particular which is going broody. And if you can touch it, honestly, it is a bit light. It is not as heavy as those other birds. And if you put your 2 fingers here, trust me, these 2 fingers cannot enter here. So for today, we are only going to dip this one in the warm water. I don't want to slaughter it because I thought there were so many, but I've realized those other ones are laying eggs, but the friends are pecking on them. So we are going to dip this one in the warm water. Then after 1 week, honestly, I will come back and give you the feedback how it is doing, so that all the farmers out there who have broody hens, at least you'll get a solution to this. If it doesn't, let's say if it doesn't improve, honestly, we are going to slaughter it and we see what is inside this hen. So let us go outside there and we dip this hen in the warm water. Some people say in the cold water, but I've also heard some people say in the warm water. So I'm preferring dipping it in the warm water. So let us go and dip it in the warm water. So she's right there in the water. I've dumped it in the water. It is seeing the hen, other chicken outside here, and that's why it is starting to make noise. So we are going to leave it here like for 30 minutes. After that, I'll remove it. If it works for me, that means this is really the solution. I'll give you the feedback after 1 week if it is still going so broody. So after keeping it in water for 30 minutes, let me now remove it and leave it to dry. I'll leave it to dry. Then I'll take it back to the farm. Let it dry there. It's right there drying. The good thing, the sun today is very hot. So I'm also just doing an experiment to really confirm or test if it can work. So if it works for me, that means it will also work for you. So let us leave it there to dry up. Then after some time, I will take it back inside the farm. So for today, that is all I had for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always coming back. And if you're still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video. Comment in the comment section down below. And I'll be so grateful. See you next time. Love you all. Bye-bye.